Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our Alexander series. We are researching nuclear fusion, so we'll have access to thermonukes before long, and we're definitely going to use those to expedite the conclusion of our wars here. But first things first, we need to continue training in as many places as possible jet bombers, now that we have access to them. Also, yeah, we're just getting lots of planes ready. We're getting lots of wonders ready. We're trying to get our policies in a position to where we don't need the New Deal anymore, so our economy can get better. Let's go ahead and go for another Cleopatra wonder. Stone tablet, nice. Napoleon is waiting here for the arrival of a modern armor, which we just promoted up from a knight in the last episode. And then you are working on the Earth satellite. I bet if I chop these down, this will help a good bit. It'll yield food and production, so it'll help in a number of ways. Really, only one turn. Well, that sucks. All right, well, we still have to improve those spices, so let's get those as well. And then we can actually, with another, if we have another builder in the area that comes up, we can improve that and get some additional production for Pella. So that rainforest has been there forever and a day. Okay, we have officially traded with everything externally that we can trade from in Alexandria, so I need to find my best internal trade route in terms of production. So I don't see any plus fours here. Let's go up above Portsmouth. Any plus fours? Yep, there's Quango. That's plus 6 food, though. And Alexander of Macedon continues to be an awesome trade option. I think that's going to be the one, unless there's somehow a plus 5 somewhere, which I don't think there is. Yep, and Alexander of Macedon, it is. I'm going to trade with them. And that puts us at 16 turns away from the Estadio de Maracana. That is, it's been slow going. I would have thought that we would have gotten it a little bit sooner, all things considered, but it has definitely been a challenge. Is that, hang on. Yeah, those woods are in your territory, so let's chop those down next turn, and that'll help the airport finish faster in Chalkidiki, and we can start building jet bombers there as well. Okay, mechanized infantry has arrived here. We could use Napoleon on these, actually, come to think of it. It might be worthwhile. I mean, I think I am going to do it on the modern army, but this is... Actually, hang on. There's something even better that I could do, which is that. There we go. So now we've got a mechanized infantry army. I think that was the reason I sent them there in the first place. When it comes time to actually go back to war with with Montezuma, it's going to end very, very quickly. So we're in the process of, like I said, we're building the Earth satellite. That's 4 turns away, and we're going to be able to see everything that we need to. We're 16 turns away, again, from the Estadio. And it's the 16 turns that we're waiting for. That's what's going to really unchain our economy and allow us to do a lot of new things. Also, launching the Earth satellite in a little bit will help us find Cleopatra in her hidden city, whatever the hell that is. Let's go ahead and let's do a workshop in Poznani. And we also need... There are definitely some additional units that haven't been promoted yet, so let's go ahead and promote this infantry army. Very nice. Any other units up here, perhaps? Yep, here's one up here. Infantry army is going to become mechanized infantry, and that's going to be it for now. Kinshasa, you can now build a new district, can't you? Let's see. Tempted to do just another frickin' commercial hub. That's been going so well for us. Entertainment complex, maybe? No, that's not needed either. Let's do another commercial hub. It's been working out, so let's just put it right there on that bare tile where the forests once stood. And then Birmingham, seaport, probably the best way to go. It's going to take a while to build, but extra housing, food, and gold, etc. Yeah, let's do that. And also, are you on production focus? No, you're not. You really should be, Birmingham. Let's actually go through our cities. I said I was going to do this a few episodes ago, and then I didn't. All right, that doesn't change anything. Chalco is already on production focus. Portsmouth. Okay, I can't put you on... Yeah, I have to keep you on food focus, otherwise you're not going to grow. So yeah, there's a lot of mines around Portsmouth. It's definitely a production-heavy city, and until I have some farms, it's not growing on its own. Looks like there's some unimproved fish and crabs nearby. 2 unimproved fish, in fact. Hang on. Okay, the crabs aren't accessible to me. Yeah, I feel like... Let's give Portsmouth access to those, and then I think I should be better there. right, not just yet, but like once we improve those tiles, I think we'll be okay. Napoleon, we'll just have you hang out. We're going to have that observation balloon hang out as well. Now you, actually, yeah, let's get that one while it's outside of our territory and while it's kind of vulnerable. Let's repair that. Looks like that did not fix the housing problem in Sina. So we're going to need to do this. Now the housing problem is resolved in Sina. Very nice. And that city's going to grow faster, produce faster, everything about it. All right, so let's... Actually, I think I was going to chop those down, wasn't I? Damn. All right, well, that'll have to do. 17 turns away. That's fine. It'll get there before we know it. And meanwhile, I think we're actually pretty close to... Yeah, we're 3 turns away from the Earth satellite. So we have some religious shenanigans happening in our territory. I can hear it. We're 15 turns away from the new stadium. We've got every resource we could possibly need. Interesting. Sources gained in Wollongong. Can I move you to Launceston now? Can I? No, I still can't scroll. What the hell? Alright, just listening post it then. That's fine. Don't really need my spies to function perfectly. I'm not relying on them like I am in, say, for Queen and Country. That's not... I'm just not interested. All right, Bedgusht, what do you need to do? Let's go ahead and train another... Let's do another modern armor here. And then Quango, you could benefit from the same, actually. It'll be done in 12 turns. Wow, not bad at all. All right, Thebes. Hang on, let's go over here and see if there's anything else that needs to be promoted. I don't think there is. Actually, wait. Battleships are promotable. Oh yeah, so these are missile cruisers now. They're substantially more powerful than they were before. And they also have an attack range of 3, which I think the battleships have an attack range of 3 too. So their range doesn't change, but the missile cruisers are just awesome. All right, and then this is our admiral, and what is he? His bonus is for modern and atomic air and naval units. So we need to actually, yeah, this. If I retire him, he'll just instantly give me a battle unit. Let's go ahead, or a battleship unit. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and promote you to. Let's do bombardment, and then we'll upgrade them next turn to be another missile cruiser. Not a problem. Oh, rocket artillery is done. Very nice. The question is, do we have rocket artillery down here that can maybe stand to be promoted? No, we don't. What about up here? No, those are all armies. I have a bunch of rocket artillery armies, so this is going to be the beginning of a new one, which I can't necessarily complain about now, can I? All right, Napoleon, you hang tight. We are almost ready for you, though. And then this infantry army, I'm not quite ready to promote you, but I will be able to next turn. Yep, excavates. Montezuma, nice. We got a Montezuma javelin. We're really just excavating all that stuff for sport at this point. It's not helping us all that much. Good, the archaeologist is still available. So let's bring him up here, because I want him to excavate that, and maybe we can improve that tile. Because then I think we're done. I think there's still some archaeologist stuff to look at, but we won't have anything else to improve with that builder. So let's leave you alone until he's done his job. And then you come over here. Yeah, you're on production focus. If I put you on food focus, yeah, that. See, there's different ways to look at it, because you can put it on food focus, and that'll help the city grow faster. And having more citizens means it can work more tiles, which means production will get better. But if I prefer, I think in this case, just to focus on production. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this trader to Alexandria from Pella, because we don't need it functioning there anymore. We're 2 turns away without it from the Earth satellite launching. So we just need as much production as possible going to Alexandria, period. We're also about to get another citizen here, which is quite nice. And that'll help, because Alexandria is already on production focus. So this actually might change by more than 1 point downward. Oh, no, it didn't. I was excited. All right, so we're going to get access to a trader in a second. Let's go ahead and buy a synagogue in Manza Mbada. Don't need to buy anything else for now. So let's go with another rocket artillery. Why not? We're still waiting on our tank to arrive there. Waiting on that. Waiting on that. Okay, Alexandria. This is our new trade route. So we need preferably an 8-4 or an 8-5. Or I don't think 8-5s exist. 8-4s would be Mbanza Macedon. So we need an 8-4 or an 8-3, I guess is what I should say. All right, so Candy's an 8-3. I mean, I could use... I mean, ideally I need more production, so it's okay if I have less than 8. It's just, I would love to have that category, both categories maximized. But what I'm going to do is go for the 6-4 that I just saw. Yeah, Quango is going to be our new trade target, which means we are now how close? 12 turns away from that thing. Liverpool, screw it. We're going to send you to Alexandria as well. Just trying to pile production into that city. Okay, go ahead and gain sources here. I don't have any information on Gordion. It doesn't appear that they're all that advanced. Okay, this battleship can now be promoted to a missile cruiser. Very nice. And I can actually... Well, no, I want to have them be separate units because they have promotions. I mean, we got that unit from a great general, so we're gonna stick to our guns there. Meanwhile, this modern armor has arrived, so Napoleon, why don't you do your thing? That's now an army. Excellent. And we can bring you down here. And we can also promote you, can't we? Yes, we can. Awesome. So now we've got a couple of mechanized infantry armies ready to charge in and just wreck his day. We upgraded that battleship as well. So as soon as we have sights on what's going on here, we're so close. No, Egypt. Knock it off. I think we're about to launch the satellite, actually. If I'm not mistaken, we should be about to launch it right. Yep, we are. So this is going to reveal Egypt at long last. We're going to find out where their lost city is. Or maybe we won't. Maybe it's some mechanic that I'm not familiar with. There it is. The Earth satellite.
I never think of the future. It comes soon enough.
Okay. What's happening here? I don't see Egypt. Cyrus actually has a decent amount of territory. But I do not see Egypt. This is cool to finally see the entire map. And it's also nice. This is oh man. Check out the size of this bay. It's a bay. You can totally get inside once you control this area here. This is a massive bay. Probably the largest I've seen in Civ 6 ever. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Cleopatra. Yeah, she wants me to give up. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand what's happening. So I don't think we're going to get the satisfaction of killing Cleopatra. I don't think we are. I'm just not sure what's happening. Right, let's go for the future civic. Oh, we got another. Oh, nice. A great engineer. All right. Well, we don't really need that though. Like that's nice. And we can use that for the moon landing to get a culture boost, which is okay. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that because it really helps. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the moon landing, and then we'll... Alright, there's the moon landing. Well, that was easy. Which gives us a... if I'm not mistaken, what's the moon landing do for us exactly? Hang on, I think it's a culture boost equal to... Yeah, a one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn. For a second I thought it might have been the other way around. I got really excited. But we were able to use that to great effect in the Elder King series to get our victory. Which we are going to go back to that series if you were curious about it. I know I mentioned it in the end, but I just want to have some gratuitous post-victory warfare. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's do a factory in Mabujimei. And then let's... Yeah, rocket artillery. Let's do that. Now we have access to the Manhattan Project. Let's do that. 16 turns away. We're 11 turns away from the Estadio de Maracana. And we need to continue... Okay, now we have access to some new trade routes. Some excellent new trade routes, in fact. Let's see. 616. I actually kind of like the idea of trading with TIO more, but I don't want to trade with... Yeah, let's trade with Sydney. Well, let's trade with Sydney. That's going to help. And Krakow, we will have you trade with... Yeah, let's do Amsterdam. Because money. Alright, and you just go in alert status. I will wake you up when I need you. Alright, where's that archaeologist? He's here. Are you able to do it this turn? No, you're not. So you're going to hang out for another turn. Builder, sorry about that. Still waiting on that. Well, now we can officially do a lot more against Cyrus if we wanted to early, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. We want to finish that wonder first before anything. Plus, we're building our way towards thermonukes, which we're going to use to really swing the battle in our favor. Let's trade with Auckland. All right, modern armor's done here. That's excellent. So let's bring you down to the front. This war should be over pretty quickly. I just don't think Montezuma's going to stand a chance against all these upgraded units. It's going to be pretty ugly. Plus we're going to nuke them. Like, we're going to nuke Tenochtitlan. It's going to be great. I think I did that in Polish Winter, actually. I think I nuked Tenochtitlan with a thermonuke. That was fun. Okay, Alexandria and Arachosia is actually... You are in need of... You are in food focus and still starving. Really? How are you in that crappy of a situation? That's terrible. That's absolutely awful. Can we... I can't buy a builder right now there. I can get a builder started, but they're going to lose a citizen. I'm going to have to improve some more tiles around Alexandria and Arachosia to resolve that. Let's get a factory going in Poznanie, sorry. I keep doing that. Why do I keep calling it Poznan? I'm normally, like, I got so much good help on pronouncing... Okay, here we go. Here we go. We can fix it this way. Let's just do a large trade route. London is fine. 8 and 3. Go for it. Yeah, I got so much good help with Polish city names. I butcher Poznanie on a regular basis. All right, now you also need a lot of production. Let's go ahead and trade with Tarsus. The Persian city of Tarsus. Okay, are you now able to do your thing? Yes, you are. Excellent. Choose artifact. Cyrus artifact. It's a scroll. Ancient scroll, in fact. And then that's the... Yes, okay, we can build a farm on floodplains. So there's that. And also, let's go ahead and purchase that tile. So we just have access to it right away. And then we can build a farm there as well. And then we will have improved everything short of that silver. Hang on. Can we buy that silver? No, we can't. So we might have to take Ispahan before we get access to that silver out there. But let's go ahead and move our missile cruisers over here just to be a little bit closer to our good friend Cyrus. Almost to turn 600, believe it or not. We are exactly...
When we look up at night and view the stars, everything we see is shining because of distant nuclear fusion.
So we're 9 turns away from the Estadio de Maracana. Finally. So when that's done, we are going to launch our offensive once we fix our economy up. So let's go ahead and just build a workshop outright in Aigai. And then... Yep. We need to improve that. That airport has been building, it feels like forever. Alexandria by the Latmus. Do I need you to continue to trade elsewhere? Yeah, trade with Amsterdam because that's a ridiculously lucrative trade route. We're almost over 700. And again, the New Deal is still in place. That's a huge burden on the economy in terms of the amount of money we're making. No, Cleopatra. We've had this discussion. So it's interesting. It says that they found a lost city. I wonder if this means that if you get resurrected, the game kind of gives you a chance to like negotiate for another city from somewhere. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know where Cleopatra could be. I mean, she's not like down in the frickin' ice anywhere. She's not in the lost ice city. She's not in the Fortress of Solitude. It's just no. It's just it doesn't. I don't understand quite how this is working. All right, let's go for another nuclear sub. Almost, we are, oh no, actually we're not even remotely close to getting more envoys. That kind of sucks. Yeah, let's go for another nuclear sub in Newcastle upon Tyne. Thebes, you could, actually, yeah, you could do with a zoo. So a lot of our cities, I think, are benefiting from additional, oh, what happened to the harbor in Akhetaten? Interesting. That, I guess that's been wrecked for a while, I suppose? All right, let's improve that tile, and that's that builder's last charge. Sina, again, no longer has a housing issue. If I go for production focus, yeah, it's still going to be 40 turns away before they get to that harbor, which is fine. And now let's go ahead and have you trade with Pasargadae. The +5 is not going to be rivaled by anything else. And now we are at the maximum possible... I feel like we're at the maximum possible rate of building for that thing. So we're going to get it as soon as we can. Okay, is that within your territory, though? It does not appear that it is. Those crabs are, however, but they're also in Tepeshpan's territory, so yeah, I don't need to go out and improve those. Is there a tile nearby that I could improve that could help? This builder has 4 builds. Tell you what, I'm going to send you down to Alexandria and Arachosia. I know I've already got a builder building there, so we're going to have a couple in the area, but just a bunch of tiles in the area of that city need to be improved. They haven't been improved since the beginning of the game, and I'm starting to pay for it a little bit. Actually, you know what? Pretty soon, I'm going to be able to use these guys to make a missile silo. Not quite ready for that yet, but we will be soon. All right. Another modern armor has arrived. Again, we need to just have them hang out because we're waiting for more to be built so we can do an additional army. But this army is going to be unstoppable. I don't think Montezuma is going to stand a chance. We've got barbarians. Really? More Valletta rebels. Well, this is obnoxious. I've been dealing with this a lot in recent plays. In recent play of Civilization 6. It's rebels from... Oh, wow. Killed him in one hit. All right, that's nice. It's rebels from city-states. Not from our territory, but from city-states that are having trouble. It's very obnoxious. All right, let's go ahead and train up a new trader in Liverpool because we have that option. Methone, you need... What do you need? I thought we built the Venetian arsenal, but I guess we haven't yet. But that's going to be quite handy to have. Let's go ahead and work on that. Wait, why is that such a lucrative tile? Interesting that that's such a lucrative tile. All right, we'll tell you what. Build a Venetian arsenal. It's going to take you 17 turns. You've got excellent production. I'm going to continue to do what I can. Okay, let's go and just buy the market outright. I could buy the bank too if I wanted to, but I'm going to hold off. Let's just build the bank. And then let's take a second to upgrade any other units that might need it. I feel like we've still got a few that are waiting for their upgrade. Or maybe not. This mobile artillery has arrived, but there's not another unit that needs to be joined with. So I guess maybe not. I guess I have upgraded most of my units. Here's a new mechanized infantry. That's nice. We'll give them orders in a second. Here's a new sub and another modern armor, so we can core them up with the one that's already down there. We've got lots of modern armor coming from different directions. Mbanza Nasundi, why don't you go ahead and build another rocket artillery, please? And then, yeah, let's go ahead and buy that military academy in London with Faith. This is London, right? Yeah, this is actually... There's a good amount of buildings we haven't built in London yet. We could do an archaeological museum and get access to even more artifacts. And go for a university. Yeah, let's go for the archaeological museum. We're going to be able to buy more and more buildings in the coming turns because of just the sheer gold increases. All right, so if I rebase you, I can put these planes... Yeah, these planes don't have to be at an airport. But I want to see what the range is on a stealth bomber from some of these locations. I want to see what they can do. I am curious. And let's bring this mechanized infantry down. Is there a mechanized infantry that's not level 3? No, doesn't appear so. We've just got a machine gun that is level 2. And also, it looks like there's a tile here that hasn't been repaired yet. Totally missed that. And there's copper to be improved. So we need to focus on that when we get a chance. All right, this mechanized infantry does need to come down, so we'll go ahead and bring them there. They can move very, very quickly. Again, this war is going to be over fast when it finally happens. Let's see, this jet bomber's done too. Why don't I rebase you up here as well? There. All right, so we've got a couple of stealth bombers in Chalkidiki, and again, we can move them to much closer and have them help out with the attack on these cities. These stealth bombers are going to make attacking these cities so easy. We finally have planes with which to do some damage. We can also get some jets pretty soon. We need to start focusing on those where possible. So it looks like this encampment is almost done repairing. All right, what do we have? Listening post established. Nice. All right, so it looks like Australia is fighting back, but no, they're not really. Canberra is still under assault. They're just not dying. I would be lying if I said I completely understood it. It doesn't make sense. All right, let's go for the workshop here, because that industrial district is done. We could go for the hangar in Amphipolis, and it would give me additional production in a city that is definitely built to put out airplanes. And speaking of cities that are built to put out airplanes, let's go ahead and get a jet fighter going in Płotsk. And Mbumbi, do you have the ability to build airplanes? No, you don't. But you can build modern armor. Can you build anything else that's useful to me? Like a commercial hub? How much commercial hub bonuses would you get? +3 for one of those? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and put one there. And we're going to have an even richer empire. This is insane. This is just totally insane. Malinalco is only 6 pop. We've got a little bit that we can do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send this builder up to repair that. But you... what can you do? We can do an industrial zone, I suppose. Put it right there. Now let's do that. Let's put you on production focus too, get it done a little bit sooner. And then let's go ahead. Looks like we're still in the process of repairing some stuff here. We're pretty close to being able to buy a factory outright though, so that'll help. Let's go ahead and just start working on repairing the armory, and then in Sempawala, when I get a little bit more money, I can actually buy that factory pretty easily. Now this missile cruiser is good to go. Let's do a power plant here. All right, jet bombers. Okay, it looks like they do not have range that extends all the way over here. So what we're going to do is just rebase them in Azcapotzalco. This is our other jet bomber. You are also going to get rebased. We'll put you in Sempawala. And you guys are going to be a great help to me. And I look forward to your assistance. All right, Mbanza Mbata, you need to keep trading because you are low on food. So if you have the option to trade with Mbanza Macedon, that's who you should... Yep, let's do it. 8 and 4, just never fails. Kinshasa is about to... What's happening here? Yeah, okay, that's better. Any other cities starving? Mbanza Mbata is fine. right, let's gain sources in Ballarat. And we are really, really close. We're actually almost to turn 600. Still fighting over Australia. They are, not us. We're 11 turns from the Manhattan Project, 6 turns from the Estadio de Maracana. I was really kind of holding out to see if I could get to that before the end of this episode, but I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut this one here because we're at the 30-minute mark. And in the next one, we're finally going to get that. And then as soon as I get that, I'm going to completely, I'm going to strip away the New Deal, which I could technically do right now. It's just some cities I think would suffer a little bit production-wise. So next episode, we're going to finish that. We're going to finish the Cristo Redentor. We're going to get the Manhattan Project next episode. A lot is going to happen, and we're probably also going to go to war with Montezuma in the very next one. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a pretty action-packed final 5 episodes of the series, I think. Whether or not we go all the way to, you know, the 40, or whether or not we hit 40, or whether or not we go further. Like, I doubt we're going to go further than 40, but, you know, we still have some work to do. We still have a lot of conquering to do, so we're going to have to move pretty quickly if we are going to win the rest of the capitals on the map before 40 episodes. But I think we're going to do it, frankly, and I'm just going to stay focused on that going forward. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along, and thanks, of course, for watching. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.